great day. Great day, Grand Rising, top of the top to you. It is what? It's Wednesday. So much has been happening, so much has been going on. So I appreciate y'all time. Y'all already know what I came to do. Came to empower you, uplift you for a little bit. Give you a couple of life lessons, a couple of cheat codes, a couple of hacks, a couple of things that's just gonna help you along your way. We normally get to the affirmations. We definitely gonna get to them. But I just wanted to, fall through and let you know that you worthy. You're absolutely worthy of more, And I think a lot of us be dealing with just this thing of being so used to what we used to that we don't extend ourselves to the more. And we actually get comfortable and settle for the okay. And there's a greatness that's there for you. And you're gonna have to reject that okay. You're gonna have to reject that good that gets you by. You're gonna have to reject all of that to get to the greatness. And I just want to tell you that first and foremost, okay? I'm great. I'm feeling phenomenal. I'm feeling phenomenal. I've been in this cleansing thing all morning, and so I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. And I'm looking forward to showing and to sharing that. You know what I mean? Just like I think I posted about it earlier. Just it being a great time to the detox, a great time to cleanse, a great time to just like everything. Detox your life, detox your phone, detox your hair, and like just detox and kind of send yourself and focus on the elevation and the great things that's coming to you, so that you can actually just get out of practice and out of habit with some of the things that just aren't to your best interest. So make way and prepare for those great things that's coming your way. That's definitely a cheat code and a life hack to making the great things come to you. So as much as you focus on your bag and focus on everything that you're trying to bring into fruition, make sure that you're focusing on just your greatness and the things that are going to benefit and add to and multiply that greatness. There's definitely a lot of distraction out there. Definitely a lot of distraction. So that was just something that I just wanted to make sure you knew first and foremost before we got to anything. Elevate yourself. And while I was having it, Queen, I seen you been doing your thing, and your brand been growing by leaps and bounds by the day. You getting it in. I seen you starting to brand it already. You got a YouTube presence growing daily. I like to see it. I definitely like to see it. So I'm excited for you. Star. I'm not sure how her name is on here. She got a online store that's gonna be launching. I think next week, sometime something really soon. So, and it looked great. I know because I made it. And shit. By the end of the day, Miss Give Me Your Eyes, Miss Kyra will have her online store pretty much put together as well. So there's a lot of black businesses opening right now. And I posted about it yesterday. Like, I love seeing all this link in my bio talk going on right now. Everybody pushing their product, pushing their brand, pushing their hustle, their service, whatever it is. That's what's up. That's really what it's supposed to be. That's how we're supposed to be leveling up. And then we're supposed to be supporting each other. Nate, what's going on, King? Good to see you. Good to see you, bro. So that's a lot of leveling up taking place right now. So yeah, it's definitely a good time. If you haven't already, to start, cleansing, detoxing, preparing for the greatness that's coming your way, making order and creating order and making space with the same expectancy that that anything else pregnant with something would move with. Simply put, people gonna make whole entire rooms for their kid that they for this baby that's on the way, this thing that they gonna be that they are expecting to come during their pregnancy. They're moving with such expectancy, like they know it's coming, it's going to be here, it's only a matter of time. So I have to get these things in order before it arrives. That same intentional movement, that same faith, it's about to be. I want you to start moving with it. If you haven't already, I'm going to need you to activate that piece of you, and again, create order and make space for what you expect and for the seeds, for the harvest that you've sown seed for. If you're not doing that, that harvest not going to show up, not the way that it's supposed to. Let me tell you. Because the universe does everything in decency and order. And if you just needed just a little bit more time to go, another go round so that you can get it together before it brings it back your way, he'll give it to you. He'll absolutely give it to you. So you should definitely, the same way that a farmer is going to sow seed. And then before the time of harvest, they're going to do what's called clearing their storehouse. And their storehouse is a literal, whether it's a shed, it's a barn, at this point in time, it could be a whole, just his own little house, looking structure that they are storing their harvest in. And it's so much of a harvest that is going to help them survive through multiple seasons. Also be able to give to others throughout their barren seasons. So before the new harvest come in, they're going to clean out the storehouse to make way for the new harvest. If they don't, when that new harvest comes in, they're going to be having to do two things at once to try to deal with the new harvest. So it's going to be a season before that harvest comes in where you have to make clear way of the debris, what's no longer necessary, what's no longer fitting, what's no longer adding to and contributing to, and clear the storehouse, creating order and making space for the harvest. It's a great day to do it. It's a great time to do it. It's a great season to welcome it, especially if you've been following along and you on this 11-11 challenge. Who's on the 11-11 challenge with me? How many? I know we got it. I already know off the top of my head about 4 or 5 people. But I'm pretty sure that it's more than that. Yeah, it definitely got to be more than that. Maybe about 10 altogether that I'm aware of. It's gonna be some dope things manifesting. You know what I mean? Queen Kyra gonna have her hustling with purpose website, an online store up and running momentarily. So that can't even be your 11-11 challenge. What you doing by 11-11? She gonna be like, what? I gotta do something else? Thanks, Brian. Yeah, we getting it in. What y'all doing? So the 11-11 challenge, we are getting into whatever we've been avoiding, whatever we should have already been doing, whatever we can do with what we have. There's something in you though that your spirit have been telling you need to do it. You need to get it out the way. This is a divine assignment and you need to execute it. And I'm giving you to 11-11 to get it done. If that's for some reason, however way, shape, or form, is an impossibility, an absolute impossibility, then by 11-11, you need to have made provisions for you to start working the plan to get it done. If you absolutely can't get it done by 11-11, then by November 11th, you should have the space of whether you got to make time, space in your life, for you to actually work on it, or if you need to, you know, whatever you got to do, whatever you got to move around, shape and shift around so that you can start working on this goal. That needs to be done by 11/11. But I tell you what, I'm producing a whole nother book. Some people done went their whole life and said, "Man, I've been trying to write a book my whole life." I figure, I don't. I'm lying. Let me not put that. Let me not lie. I don't feel. I've always been been on my writing thing. But I always knew that I would write a book. But I knew for a whole year that I had a divine assignment to write a book. I could definitely see how someone can go their whole life and never write a book, and actually get it done and have it in the, in their hands that says their name and a book.